Guys, my daughter, who is 17 by the way, wanted to watch a scary Halloween movie. We finally had some downtime. And so, first of all, I started saying, what is the scariest movie do I want to watch? You know, it was a big deep dive in my brain because I am kind of a chicken. So The Shining, when you look at general lists of scary movies.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah. The Shining is one that always makes the list. The Exorcist. So The Shining is about a hotel of horrors. The Exorcist is on many people's lists. That's about a possessed 12-year-old girl if you've never seen that. We've got Young Frankenstein, Texas Chainsaw Murderer. The Conjuring, which is about a house filled with evil. That's one that also makes it to many
Did you watch one of those? Which one did you watch?
So what we chose was a film called American Psycho. It's a 2000 film starring Christian Bale. Now he plays and it's based on a book written by Bret Easton Ellis, who I loved Less Than Zero. If anybody read that book. But anyway, so the American Psycho book turned into a movie in 2000. He plays a Wall Street guy who's living, his name is Patrick Bateman. He's living a double life as a psychopath, a serial killer.
Oof.
It's real creepy. I didn't know there was going to be so much adult activity in the movie.
Oh, there's quite a bit.
When we sat down to watch it.
That's scary enough to watch that with your mom.
Yeah, seriously. So it was uncomfortable for the sexual activity, and then uncomfortable because it's real creepy and he's killing people. Plus, it's just weird. He's real weird. Man, that guy, Christian Bale, he plays some characters.
He is very, very good. When you watch any movie and there's the sexual activity, you're with a kid, do you just try to be cool about it, or is there always a mom moment that's like, by the way, that's not appropriate? Right. Oh, this is so good and scary. I mean, like, how do you do that?
By the way, they should be married.
Right, because I don't, I think I would say something the time.
I just pick up the phone and
because you've given the speech,
Yeah.
Looking at Twitter.
You can't say it every single time you see it in a movie.
I will never, ever forget being 13 and watching a movie with it was like mom and dad, and there was a scene, and my mom goes, Derek, if you're gonna squint so hard at the screen, you might as well just walk closer to it.
There you go.
And I was like,
I don't know what to do.
I gotta go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Jeez.
My movie was Insidious. I will just say while we play the clip, I used to love scary movies. To your point, I can't even look at this. Is the last one I saw.
What is the premise of this? I don't even know.
Let's see. Is there anything in there? Nothing in there. What I'm remembering, I mean, there's ghosts in the house. I don't know. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. It's your typical scary house.
Your eyes were closed for half the movie anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. But there was this scene, and it was kind of like The Sixth Sense. The mom is downstairs, and it turns out she's a ghost, and all the cabinets are open. And it was just this, she said, you can't hurt me anymore. And she had hurt herself, and it took me out. I have not seen a scary movie since I watched this one, and I used to love them, but now, Deena, I do not.
So this movie makes me think of a question. Are you more terrified by the horror you can't see, such as this movie, or like The Exorcist? Or are you more terrified by the bad guy standing in front of you with an axe?
Like Freddy?
Yeah, like Freddy.
Jason.
Or Jason, or who's that mask? The hockey mask.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
You know what? My scary one, in context, I think you have to add context in all this. If you watch The Exorcist today, I don't think it'll have the same effect on you. When I was 13 years old, I watched this. It is The Deliberate Stranger, Mark Harmon as Ted Bundy. It was a 2-part miniseries on NBC based on a book. Yep, based on a book. This was the only film that was made about Ted Bundy when Ted Bundy was still alive. He was actually asked about this before he died if he saw this movie. And he said he had no interest in it. There have been 6 other movies made about Ted Bundy since his death. But really, this scarred me for life. That photo right there with the club, with the
hand, it was an arm.
The wood, no, it was a log. That has haunted me for my entire life.
You gotta love the font, a devastating horror story.
Yeah,
It's like written in this
I
happy
mean,
font.
it has haunted me for my entire life.
Just needs like the bouncing ball.
That's right.
It is. It's crazy. It's
Looked like
you
an
know,
after-school special almost.
It was true story. I
On
know,
the
but
Hallmark Channel.
context
Ted Bundy
again.
story.
You know, I mean, if 43-year-old Ryan Armani watched The Exorcist from 1977 or whatever,
Yeah.
Right.
probably wouldn't be too scary.
Well, I think at mine, I would still watch and still be terrified. Early 2000s, 28 Days Later. It is
there you
a
go.
zombie flick, and I never really. First of all, I didn't even like zombie movies, and I was certainly not scared by them until I saw this one because it felt so real.
Yeah.
Like this is exactly how it would happen.
Yep.
And I think this has actually been accelerated by the pandemic because now I'm like,
Oh, I saw this, yeah.
Like this is, and the actors in this movie, I mean, they are incredible, and they just look, just like, he just looks scary to me in the first place. And when they get infected, their eyes turn red, and it's just, for me, I thought after I saw this, I was like, that could have been a documentary. And that's why it's scary to me.
I remember this, and if this is the right one, Derek, what bothered me about this one was that the zombies were moving fast.
Super fast.
And that was the first time I was like, no, they are breaking a law of the universe.
Right, they're supposed to move slow.
Y'all supposed to be slow.
Yes.
And those zombies were,
Zippity zip.
and I couldn't do that one.
Yeah.
Like that is terrifying to me.
Ever since that movie, I can't do zombie movies anymore.
It's like The Walking Dead, but the zombies
Yeah.
are much slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even
I
still,
mean, they're
Walking
dead.
Dead, I couldn't watch it.
How could they be fast?
Well,
They
those ones
sped
were.
up now, even in Walking Dead. So I think the new age zombie is a
Very
fast
frightening.
walker.
Yeah.